All right. Hey guys, how you doing? Kenny B here from City of the Suburbs. Welcome aboard. And 6/27, June 2024. And really just checking in with you guys. Big night tonight on television. Presidential debate. We'll get to that in a minute. But just a couple of factoids for you. And, in Boston, the Boston area, which is a big metropolitan area. I don't know if you guys heard this or not, but 88 hours in 2023, 88 hours in traffic, that time spent in traffic cost you $1,543. There's also a fact out there that in most of drivers' lifetime, they spend 6 months of their life just sitting at a red light. Okay, it's crazy. Maybe that's why people are running them like mad lately, because we have a real friggin' problem here in Worcester area about that. But so just a couple of things there. And so Boston area ranked fourth in the United States as far as having the worst traffic, time spent in traffic, 8th in the world. And people say, well, what's the first? Well, New York, actually London, Paris, all right, congested cities. All right, so here we go. And this totally relates to my main topic tonight, but inflation right now is at 3.3%. It's down from last year, and okay, how much politics has to do with that, or have to do with that, remains to be seen. But so you say, okay, that's kind of 3.3. That's not bad. We can handle that kind of inflation. But the consumer price inflation, that's what you and I feel every day. The consumer price inflation is 21.75. Okay. To right now, to May 2024. And that really says that 21.75, 22%, rounded out, right? That means groceries, everything you need every day. Everything you need every day. And how that affects the fast food industry and, their need for more consumers. I'll tell you, I almost tempted myself by going to one of the fast food restaurants the other day around where I work, but I was automatically running the math in my head about what would be the cheaper option and actually more nutritional option. So I opted to get a pre-made half a sandwich at one of the local supermarkets, which has great food, for $5, as opposed to going to a fast food place and spending, $10, literally, on food that you're going to be hungry in 3 hours for. So, and not to digress, but you have to look at where you're spending your money. If everything is up 22%, okay, your food, your fuel, the things that you live on most. So tonight at 9 o'clock, some element, 6 out of 10 Americans tonight will be tuned in for all the major networks. That would be your upper channel cable networks, and 6 out of 10 adults say in a survey, and I can put the survey up, but trust me, 6 out of 10 adults, and that means registered voters from 18 to, will watch some element of tonight's presidential debate. So what can you expect? What are the money topics tonight? Is it the border? Is it inflation, which I just mentioned? What are your money topics? Tonight's rules: there are no mics, there are no peeps, there's no audience, which I kind of like. Oh, okay, I kind of like it live, and it is entertaining, to say the least. I mean, if you go back and listen to the Trump-Biden if you can, I get called the question, why do you listen to that? Well, I learn, but I also, say, this is what happens when we elect career politicians ongoing, right? But anyway, it's interesting theater. Tonight there are no mics, there are no people in the audience. The only thing that the two parties have agreed to, two candidates, and this is all sanctioned too. It's not just the two candidates. There is the commission that sponsors these debates, and what are the rules and the parameters, how low can you go, kind of thing. Which I was surprised, even with the mics being off, there's a little snippet in there that what is allowed. They're allowed to, quote unquote, spar. Personally, actually, regarding age or Donald Trump's, 34 convictions. All right, that's going to be open banter. So I'm not sure who the moderator is, but I'm really less concerned about. I'm really concerned that this is going to turn out to be. Why couldn't they just gone to Dunkin' Donuts and had coffee together, and film it this way, and I got two candidates sitting there. I bought them a coffee, and the audience is in some Dunkin' Donuts somewhere. I'm being I'm being sarcastic, because that would be really friggin' boring, and I hope tonight isn't boring. I think tonight Joe Biden needs to show that there are 3 C's in this race. Okay, that are being based on competency, convictions, or the couch, and that you are the couch. The other 2 are the other 2, right? Will apathy set in and just say, you know what, I'm sitting this one out? I spoke with a lot of people today. I saw that stat, 6 out of 10 of adults will be watching some portion. I'll probably get a lot in playback, though, I guarantee it, because everything's on the tube, right? But I spoke with a lot of people who said, no, I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to watch. I'm not listening to it. It's almost stressful for them, which really speaks to whoever wins, guys, right? The nomination, right? We don't even have a nomination yet. These are the front runners of the party. Joe Biden, Donald Trump. They are the front runners. They have not been officially nominated as a candidate because of the conventions, all right? Democratic National Convention, the RNC, the DNC, which they're a joke anyway. It's just a formality and a bunch of people that dress up like, Elton John. But nonetheless, guys, anyway, if you can vote, please do vote. And I always recommend it. Vote always and often. But anyway, all joking aside, hope you're doing well. And whomever you go and drop one down for, I would say if you're going to go out and vote for the president, take part in your local elections too. All right? That affects you more than 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, guys. So, all right. Enjoy. Take care. Kenny B signing off.